Hi guys, it's Katie and happy Saturday. I hope you're all having a good weekend. So today's DIY is all about CDs and different decor ideas you can do with them. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I did with these, then just keep watching. So this first DIY is going to be a CD sun catcher. So to start out, you're going to need some CDs. You could either use blank ones or some old ones. The ones that are cheaper quality will be easier for this one because you have to scrape off all of that stuff that's on the front of it. So I just took an X-Acto knife and you can actually scrape it off, but I found that it's easier if you score it and then you take a piece of Scotch tape or duct tape, just whatever, and you can actually just peel off all the pieces. This will leave some marks, so if you don't want that in the CD, then just score it gentler. Now I'm going to take some puffy paints, and I'm just going to use this to decorate my clear CD however I want. And this will really help to kind of catch the sun. It'll like cast shadows, and the little rainbow marks in the CDs look really pretty when the sun shines through these. And you know, once you cover it in puffy paint, you won't be able to see the scratches as easily anyway. So really it's not that big of a deal. You can of course make sure you make the scratches like a certain way, that way you're like certain you're going to cover it with puffy paint. But it wasn't that big of a bother to me. So I'm just drawing like a pretty little flower design with the paint. You're just going to want to set that aside for it to dry, give it a few hours. The next one is a scratch art decor piece. So to start this out, you're going to take the back side of the CD, like the silver shiny part, and you're going to cover the entire thing with some black paint. You can really use whatever color paint you want. I just chose black. And then you're going to want to let those dry completely before you start the next step. So I'm just taking a pencil and I'm drawing a little design onto the back of the CD. This is just going to be my guideline to where I'm going to scratch off the paint. So just take some time. I'm drawing another little like flower mandala thing again. You can of course just do whatever design you please. You can make it as detailed as you want, doesn't matter. I did a little bit simpler just so that it would go a little faster because it does take some time to scratch off all the paint. So now I'm taking a paper clip. You can just use anything that is kind of sharp. I think I ended up using a thumbtack because it worked a little bit better. And you're just going to scrape off the paint on your lines that you drew. And you should be able to see the like pretty holographic CD shining through, and it looks really cool when it's all done. So as you can see, the little like rainbow shining through at some parts, and it looks really cool. And I found that these look awesome when you put them on your windows, like because the light just shines right through them and they just look so cool. So the next DIY is a CD mosaic. So I'm going to start out by just pouring my paint straight onto a canvas. I found this is easier to paint the whole thing than like dipping my brush. So just set that aside and let it dry, and now we're going to take our CDs and we have to cut these up. So I found that it makes it a little bit easier to cut them up if you kind of heat it a little bit with a hair dryer, but be careful because this will be hot. Like the CDs do get really hot, so just do it for a little while. And then you're going to like snip your CD. I found that if you cut it like this, like just go straight up the center, they do cut a little bit easier. And also make sure you have really sharp scissors. Like, don't use bad scissors. Like here I'm using safety scissors. Like, that was a bad idea. But then I ended up switching to my old sewing scissors because they were a bit sharper and I don't use them for sewing anymore. And those actually seem to cut them up a little bit better. So you can have all these little pieces. But yeah, the sharper the scissor, the less likely you're going to like peel off the holographic stuff, because you want that silvery stuff to show through, because that's the whole point of them. So now I'm just taking some Elmer's glue and I'm applying it to the center of my canvas. This is where I'm going to be making a little mosaic diamond in the center with my CD pieces. So I already like chose my pieces and had them laid out. That way I could just glue them right on. You're gonna just kind of want to pick out pieces that you think look the best for whatever kind of image you're trying to make. It does take some time to like pick out the pieces and everything, but once you find them, it'll look great. Now I'm just touching up the glue a bit. And now I'm just adding glue around the border of the painting to kind of just add like a mosaic border around it, because I had a ton of extra pieces, so I might as well do something with them. I wanted to make a bigger diamond at first, but it just wasn't working with putting the pieces together, so I just made a small one. So I don't have any like rhyme or reason to this. I didn't really set anything up. I'm just kind of sticking the pieces where I think they'll fit. And this is what it looks like. Okay, welcome back guys. So I hope you enjoyed the few little DIYs I had with these CDs. I think they turned out pretty cute. But yeah, if you guys want to see more videos like this, then just let me know. Leave some comments down below. Also be sure to subscribe if you guys want to keep seeing more videos. I post every Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday I have my Wreck This Journal series going on, and Saturdays I post random DIYs, so go ahead and go back on my channel and rewatch some of the old videos and leave some comments and likes on those. Also, if you guys want to be notified when I upload, because the times are kind of iffy, be sure to hit that little bell icon and you'll be notified the exact time my upload goes live. So I think that's about all, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.